We live in a world where our minds never stop. Thoughts loop endlessly. What if I fail? What if I regret this? What if... It's like a constant storm inside our head. And the more we think, the less we live. But the Stoics, they had a way to silence that storm. A way to stop overthinking before it consumes you. Overthinking is the art of creating problems that don't exist. It drains your energy, paralyzes your actions, and magnifies your fears. The Stoics knew this, even 2,000 years ago. And their solution wasn't complicated. It was rooted in clear perception, decisive action, and an unshakable inner calm. Today we're going to explore how Stoic thinking can cure overthinking, once and for all. The Stoics believe that most of our suffering comes from our interpretation of events, not the events themselves. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it." Overthinking thrives when you distort reality. You exaggerate dangers, imagine worst-case scenarios, or romanticize outcomes that may never happen. Stoicism teaches you to look at reality objectively. What is actually happening? What do you truly know? And what are you just assuming? By separating facts from stories, the fog begins to clear. You start seeing situations for what they really are. And overthinking is often the result of inaction. You keep thinking because you're afraid to move. The Stoics flipped this on its head. They acted first, with reason, and adjusted along the way. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." That's it. No waiting for the right moment. Because the truth is, the right moment never comes. Action creates clarity. Inaction breeds confusion. The next time you're caught in endless mental loops, ask yourself, what small step can I take right now? That action, however small, will break the chain of overthinking. One of the main triggers of overthinking is the need for certainty. You want to know the outcome before you start. You want to predict the future before you take the first step. The Stoics understood that certainty is an illusion. Life will always surprise you. The market will change, people will change, circumstances will shift, and you can't control any of it. But you can control how you respond. Seneca wrote, "If a man knows not which port he sails to, no wind is favorable." Uncertainty doesn't have to paralyze you. It can be a signal to focus on what you can do now, not on what might happen later. The Stoics were experts at separating what's within their control from what isn't. Overthinking happens when you try to control what's uncontrollable, people's opinions, the future, the past. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When you remember this, you stop trying to solve the unsolvable. You start managing your thoughts instead of letting them manage you. Overthinking doesn't always mean rushing. Sometimes it means you think so much, you finally make a choice, in panic. The Stoics rejected this. They practiced deliberate patience. They paused, observed, reflected, then acted with confidence. Because once you train your mind to think clearly, you no longer need to fear taking a wrong step. The step will be the best possible one with the information you have. We often overthink because we fear pain. We think, what if I fail? What if it hurts? The Stoics didn't deny pain, they embraced it. Seneca wrote, "Difficulty strengthens the mind as labor does the body." Every mistake teaches you something. Every setback shapes your character. Pain is not the enemy, it's part of the training. When you stop fearing discomfort, you stop hesitating. You stop overthinking, you move forward. A Stoic practice called the view from above teaches you to step back and see your life as if from a great height. From that perspective, most of your worries seem small. The argument you had, the decision you're agonizing over, the fear of looking foolish, all of it loses its grip. Overthinking thrives when you zoom in too close. It dies when you zoom out. The Stoics didn't waste mental energy on gossip, trivial pursuits, or shallow concerns. They filled their minds with meaningful work, study, and reflection. If your mind is occupied with purposeful action, it has less room to obsess over nonsense. Overthinking is a form of mental self-sabotage. It's letting your thoughts bully you into paralysis. The Stoic cure isn't about stopping thought. It's about directing it, seeing reality clearly, acting decisively, accepting uncertainty, welcoming discomfort, and above all, focusing on what is within your control. The more you practice this, the quieter your mind becomes. Not because life is less chaotic, but because you are less shaken by it.